What's good, everyone? It's the one and only NY Phenom. If you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like, and if you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Now, let's get into this video. Listen, I had my Chiefs versus Titans AFC Championship game reaction. I already had it recorded. Was going to drop it yesterday, but for some reason, it didn't. It just wasn't there. It wasn't there. So I'm not going to really do a reaction to the game because we all know what happened. This video is just going to be me showing love to the Kansas City Chiefs. Congratulations, Chiefs Kingdom. You know, shout out to Andy Reid, shout out to Patrick Mahomes, shout out to the Chiefs defense, man. They found a way to get it done, man. Now, I picked the Chiefs to win the game, but you guys knew, if you guys saw my preview, you knew if my thing was that the Titans had an early lead. I knew the Chiefs were going to get hot and get on the run, but I was still skeptical. Could the Chiefs defense get it done? And you know what the Chiefs defense did? It got it done. Derrick Henry, he made a few explosive plays, but at the end of the day, they contained Derrick Henry, and that's all they needed to do. I mean, there really isn't no stopping Derrick Henry, but as a team, they contained him. And at the end of the day, the Titans were down by multiple points in the fourth quarter, and Ryan Tannehill had to drop back for the entire fourth quarter. Derrick Henry only had 18 carries. If Derrick Henry only has 19 carries, you're putting yourself in a winning situation. So shout out to the Chiefs defense, man. Shout out to Steve Spagnuolo, man. Much love to him. We gotta show some love to Steve Spagnuolo because a year ago we were talking about the Chiefs couldn't get it off the field on third downs. The Chiefs were really good on third down. I mean, Steve Spagnuolo, you know, he's gotten some hate at some other places as a DC, but at the end of the day, he's a winner. Won with the Giants, and now he's winning with the Chiefs, man. Shout out to him, man. This defense, they're playing lights out. Tyrann Mathieu. They dealt with injuries like Thornhill. They got the Daniel, I can't pronounce his last name. Anyway, he came in, the veteran. He came out and played safety and played well. I mean, this Chiefs defense, man, they're playing their best at the right time to play their best. So shout out to them, man. Much love. Yeah, I can't say enough about the Chiefs. Let's speak about the Titans real quick just for a bit. Listen, Titans had a great season. Right, Ryan Tannehill, I mean, he's really rejuvenated the Titans organization. I mean, I think this Titans team overall, they're going to be a force to reckon with for a few years because Derrick Henry is not going anywhere. I know Derrick Henry is a free agent, but we all know the Titans are going to pay him max dollar, and they're going to build a team around Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill. They're going to add some more pieces. One thing I think the Titans really need to add is a pass rush. That showed against the Chiefs, man. They just couldn't get after Patrick Mahomes. It was what it was, man. They really couldn't get after Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes had time to dial it up to Kelsey, to Sammy Watkins, to Tyreek Hill. I mean, he had time to just do whatever he wanted in the pocket, man. And a key part of beating the Chiefs team, you got to have a pass rush without blitzing. And the Titans couldn't get that done. I know they had injuries with Cameron Wake, injuries with Malcolm Butler. A lot of people didn't realize how many injuries the Titans had this year. I mean, they were really banged up. I mean, hell, their number one option going into the year, Delanie Walker, was out early in the year, out again for the rest of the season. Who knows if he comes back next year? But, I mean, at the end of the day, man, shout out to the Titans. Like I said, I live in Nashville, so I saw how much love the Titans were getting. It was pretty cool to see, man. The Titans are starting to get some of that love. And I think if they can be consistent and play like how they did towards the middle to the end of the season with Ryan Tannehill, this team, they can be contenders, man. They're gonna be real contenders for the upcoming years. But that's that. But overall, talking about the game, man, I can't say enough about how good Andy Reid is as a play caller, man. Andy Reid, as much shit as we give him about him choking come playoff time and his clock management and how he didn't get it done in the big games, you gotta admit, man, Andy Reid is a genius, man. You can't name me a quarterback who hasn't had success under Andy Reid. McNabb. Hell, do we got to speak about Michael Vick? I mean, Michael Vick coming out of jail. I mean, you got to remember, before Michael Vick went to prison, when he was with the Falcons, a lot of people really didn't think he could throw the ball. I mean, he wasn't a precision passer. Comes straight out of prison, and he joins the Philadelphia Eagles, and he gets it done with Andy Reid. I mean, he has best passing year, fresh out of prison, as Andy Reid as his head coach. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. We saw all the big games he had versus the Redskins in 2010. I mean that offense was dynamic, and it was led by Vic using his arm. So I mean, we can't show enough love to Andy Reid as a play caller, man. I mean, he has other quarterbacks looking well. I mean, he had Kevin Kolb at one point looking really good. I mean, Alex Smith was having his best years in his career, and we see what he's doing with Patrick Mahomes now. I mean, listen, it's just, we can't say enough. I mean, if you're a quarterback and your coach is Andy Reid, I mean, that's like damn near automatic 40 touchdowns. And that's no shade of me throwing, no shade I'm throwing to Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, he's outstanding. Probably the best quarterback. I hate to do it because you know I love my man Russell Wilson. Listen, he's right up there with the best one. That's why I will say with Mahomes. MVP, 50 touchdowns, we know what it is. But, you know, overall, Mahomes is legit. And having Andy Reid as his play caller just puts him at another level, man. Puts him at another level. And it makes his Chiefs offense dynamic, man. It really is. I gotta show some love to the Chiefs because at one point, going into the year, I knew the Chiefs were gonna be a pretty good team, but I wasn't sure they could get over the hump. And Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes got this team over the hump. So is the Chiefs defense playing great at the right time? I mean, they actually look pretty good versus the run. I mean, I can't believe it. Now, it's going to be a total different thing when they face the 49ers, who is going to run the ball all game. But you know they're not going to throw the ball with Jimmy G. That's not what they do. So, we'll see how that plays out. But overall, we got to show some love to this team. I mean, there was a point where, we thought that this Chiefs defense or this Chiefs team overall was just a regular season team. But it's looking like that's just not the case. It looks like this team can get it done. I had my questions. A lot of my questions was with the defense, but like I said, the Chiefs defense, they're playing right at the right time. Show some love to Steve Spagnuolo. Show some love to Tyrann Mathieu. I mean, Tyrann Mathieu has been playing like one of the best safeties in the entire NFL the past month or two. So, overall, gotta show him some love. Even Frank Clark, man. Shout out to my fellow Seahawk, man. I know he talk a lot of trash, even though he didn't stop Derrick Henry by himself. I mean, let's keep it real. Let's be all the way 100. Frank Clark didn't stop Derrick Henry by himself, but Frank Clark has a big mouth. But at the end of the day, the Chiefs they backed it up. They backed it up. So that's that. Yeah, man. I mean, it's going to be a pretty interesting Super Bowl. Like I said, I mean, I'm going to be the biggest Patrick Mahomes Chiefs fan this upcoming week because I don't need to see the Niners raising the Lombardi, man. Like, I really don't. I showed them enough love in my NFC Championship reaction, man. I still can't stand Aaron Rodgers after that. Like, I still haven't got over Aaron Rodgers, man. I'm going to be real. I'm more upset that Aaron Rodgers didn't get it done versus the Niners than I was Aaron Rodgers beating my Seahawks. That's where I'm at when it comes to Aaron Rodgers right now. But, overall, man, is what it is. Yeah, man. The Chiefs got it done, man. I mean, going into the year, we all pretty much picked the Patriots. I know a lot of people going into the year were picking the Browns to be a better team than the Chiefs. I mean, we're getting to that point. But, overall, man, the Chiefs, they got it done, man. It's going to be great to see Andy Reid back in the Super Bowl. It's been over a decade. So we'll see if he can get it done this time. But I'm gonna definitely be cheering him on. Okay, I've been kind of critical on Patrick Mahomes at times, but at the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes is a superstar, and I hope he gets it done, man. I really do. I want to see Andy Reid finally get his championship ring. I mean, you got players like LaShawn McCoy, who's been in the league for forever, and he's about to go to his first Super Bowl. I mean, listen. I just hope Patrick Mahomes doesn't become Dan Marino, all right? Because remember Dan Marino, he made it to Super Bowl his second year and never made it back. So hopefully he can win it this year and maybe he can have some success, just for this foreseeable future, man. For the foreseeable future. But that's my thoughts and somewhat of a reaction to the game, man. I mean, listen, it's too late to react to the game personally. We all know what happened. I am surprised that the Chiefs ran the ball as many times as they did, man. It looks like Damian Williams, he might not be Kareem Hunt, but hey, Andy Reid, he trusts in him. We didn't see how much LaShawn McCoy, I believe he was injured. But listen, we'll see how it plays out. But that's it, that's all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm a phenomenal and I'm out. Deuces.